Hi, everyone, and welcome back to SnapCast episode 4.
Hello,
As usual, my name is Bruce Dimabaya, along with.
Issa, hurry! Woohoo!
Yeah, woo! Okay,
Woo!
let's go. And today's theory talk will discuss our three chosen theories, which is critical theory of communication in organization, rhetoric, and dramatism. So, yeah, let's begin.
Wait, but before we start, the two apology videos that we'll be using as examples are Cyberpunk 2077, our commitment to quality, and PewDiePie's apology video entitled My Response.
That's right.
Continue.
We're gonna use that. So we'll go for Cyberpunk first. So
Okay.
our first theory will be critical theory of communication in organization. So what is this theory? Critical
What is
theory.
this theory?
Yes, that's right. Critical theory proposes that language not only creates reality but also sustains it. So first off,
Wow,
yes, wow, big words.
that's crazy.
That's crazy. All right.
Crazy.
Okay, so what does sustains it though? So language does not represent things that already exist. It produces what we believe to be self-evident or natural. Another factor for that is corporate subtlety produce meanings and value. So with that in mind, I'll be setting an example to CG Project's action role-playing video game Cyberpunk 2077.
Haba na na.
Yes, that's right. It's quite long. Woo.
Oh,
The video that they released online is called, like what Isa mentioned, is Cyberpunk 2077, Our Commitment to Quality. So basically this is an apology video because truth be told that this game addresses that the game has gained controversy, that the game is basically not finished, especially in console ports. Like no quality testing at all. Like my goodness.
damn. How
Yeah,
could you do
so
that?
so I kind of like suspect like corrupt decisions, like making, inside the corporations and stuff. And since
Yeah, like who would even I can't even produce unfinished works for myself and for my teacher. So what more to the public who pay for your games or something. Yeah,
that's right, it just seems quite like they're in a difficult predicament, I'm sure. But since they made
true.
this video to apologize, they also state they'll try to fix the issue. It can be identified and corrected through the use of critical communication for the audience. So basically, they want like assurance that they'll try to fix their mistake. So anyways, this goes in line with managerial control, strategy versus consent. So in terms of strategy, the company holds everything in control. But then again, look what happened. It leads the game to in a poor state. So again, no quality like assurance. As for the yeah, I know
Clearly.
clearly, yes. And as for the consent, they learn from their past mistakes, and they're trying their best to fix the bugs, glitches, and other programming errors. So hopefully they will live up to that word in time. Like I'm not sure when. I never played the game myself,
Were
but
they even able to fix it?
again, I never played the game though. But I mean they
Oh, right.
yeah. So it's really like up to them now. They actually made the
Oh,
Witcher
okay.
series. If they the Witcher games, if you do you know that?
I have no idea what they're talking
No, it's fine.
I'm
So
sorry.
it's okay. So the next theory we're gonna talk about is rhetoric. So rhetoric is considered to be the art of using all available means of persuasion, focusing upon lines of argument, organization of ideas, language use, and delivery in public speaking. Again, I shall be referring Cyberpunk 2077's controversial you. And for the and for the available means of persuasion, I shall be talking about the artistic or internal proofs, which means that the proof that the speaker, or in this case, the company, speaks for themselves. It seems though that in artistic or external proofs is not applicable here, as the context of the situation is that the company caused the problem in the first place. So, what would that
I
be?
think that applies to most apology videos because like they cost these things upon themselves, so
Yeah,
they create the proofs most of the
yeah,
time.
yes, that's right. But then again, there are a lot of factors. And what are those factors? Well, there are three types of artistic proofs, which is logos, logical, which is also, which means logical, I mean, ethos, which
Mm-hmm.
means ethical, and pathos,
Is
which
it
is
ethos? Ethos.
sorry, ethos, ethos. I'm not so sure, but yeah, it's like that.
Potato,
And
potato.
and the other one is pathos, which is emotional. Okay, for our logos, the company made it clear the that they caused the problem in the first place. No, again, can't emphasize this enough, stress this enough, that they did not test their products. My goodness. Uh, so they caused the problems. Okay, so no quality assurance whatsoever. So they actually admitted that they over like estimated the magnitude of the game. Like the project itself is quite difficult already, and they basically
Mm,
stack that like the hardness to even more harder, like
wow.
to produce. So like
Super hard.
it's super hard. So like in terms of ethical, that would be the company will try their best to fix the problems through the patches and restoring the game on how it's supposed to be meant to play, to make it playable again.
Mm-hmm.
And because it's again, it's their obligation, I mean if they want to save face, and they say they want to be like the best in the world, right? So they gotta really
Yeah.
fix their mistakes. And lastly, pathos, which is emotion. So the public speaker is actually the co-founder of the company.
Ooh.
Yeah, so basically it's kind of like like heart to the audience. Like this is like a formal apology, like to the players that who bought the game, who pre-ordered it, and only to find it to be disappointing. Again, they overestimated the game. COVID is also another factor though, because again, sure you can like face to face, but it nothing beats like to live interaction with your fellow coworkers.
True.
So again, that the game again got backfired, and so the co-founder, as speaks on behalf of the company, and they will do their best to, again, as I mentioned before, make the game right, but in time. Since I never played the game, I wouldn't know.
Neither would I. So
So that's it for me
good
then.
luck with that. All right. So for my video, I will be applying rhetoric also and dramaticism. Dramatism. So I will be starting with rhetoric and also only applying the artistic proofs because inartistic proofs cannot be applied because he's the one that took a video of himself saying the word anyway. For context, my apology video is about PewDiePie apologizing for saying the N word while playing a game. So, uh, his apology is him saying that he only said the word because of the heat, in the heat of the moment. So that is what the apology is revolves around. That he didn't mean to say it. That he even said that when he's playing and he hears other people talking in that language, he's kind of annoyed about it. So he feels guilty for um how do I say this? He feels guilty for falling into the same bad.
Yeah, so like
How do I
in
say
trend,
that?
uh, you know,
He got
I kind of
involved in that same situation that
uh,
he was once annoyed by, basically. Yeah. So for artistic proofs, for logos and ethos, he knows what he did wrong, and despite his reasons, he is owning up to his mistakes, which shows goodwill towards the audience. So logic and ethos, which is ethical. He knows what he did wrong and he is owning up to it. And for pathos, he strikes the feeling of empathy from the audience because, in a way, we've all been in a situation wherein we've said things in the heat of the moment unintentionally. So we've all been there. And that's it for rhetoric. And the next one is dramatism, which is identifying the speaker and things about them and then finding things that you relate to, the common ground between the speaker and the audience. So for the concept that I chose is guilt redemption cycle because well obviously he's apologizing because he's guilty.
Indeed.
Guilty of what? Guilty of saying the N-word.
Oh,
Could have
yeah.
just said ninja nuggets, but he said this word. So yeah. But he was able to redeem himself by sincerely apologizing and owning up to his mistakes, unlike, the
Certain
other
people.
YouTubers with the fake crying and the hoodie and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Wait,
All that shit.
like, do they really mean those? Like some of the, like the not naming names on those YouTubers, but do they really mean it?
Well, judging by how they still made another apology video afterwards because everybody saw how insincere it was. I'm guessing no. It got like 50 million dislikes. So I'm guessing no,
Uh,
if that answers your question.
I mean, like
Okay.
the
Uh yeah,
yeah, people in it can be scary sometimes, though.
true.
Yeah,
Like that's the thing about the internet. You can get canceled, but cancel culture can be used in the right way, which is here, calling out people by their mistakes. But anyway, going back to the topic, uh, my last concept is dramatistic pentad, and the five critical elements of human drama is act, scene, agent, agency, and purpose. So for this particular apology video, the act is obviously him apologizing. So the apology video, scene, where did he do it? He did it on YouTube. So that's usually where YouTubers bring their apology videos to. But for him, his apology video actually reached other websites and articles, unlike other YouTubers. It just stuck to YouTube, but his like reached other
platforms.
social media because it was yeah, social media platforms because it was really like he was really known. So yeah, it was a really big deal, and it's because it's racism. So yeah, it's a big
Yeah,
issue. And the agent obviously is PewDiePie himself, and the agency is how he said it, and he is saying it in a very sincere manner. At least that's what how I felt it to
I
be
mean,
because there was no other excuses.
he seems like a cool guy. No, he seems to learn his lesson, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. He said he's taking this as a like
A
for him to
lesson.
learn and other person, yeah, a lesson. That's how he put it as, and
Yeah,
without
that's good.
blaming other people for his actions. And lastly, his purpose is, even if he admits it or not, it is to maintain his image towards his audience and to save face, because that is a lot of subscribers,
Yeah, yeah, like I mean, I don't know. Like I think a lot of people see him as a
especially
good guy.
kids. I know kids follow him too, so he'd
Yeah,
want to set a good example.
yeah. So yeah, that's right. I mean, if you want to be a better man, right? Like
Yeah, might as well
yeah, just like do your
own up
best
to it. Be a man, they
and
said.
that's right. And hopefully not make too many mistakes though.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't do it again. And yeah, that's it.
Uh, Wait, that's it? Oh, we're done? Oh.
Yeah, we're done.
All right. Actually, yeah. So actually, it's nice to think that people are like dressing these apology videos just to make up for this make
Well, not
mistake.
all, but it's good that some people are sincere.
So yeah, I think we can
Yes.
conclude our program here for today. So thank you for listening, and we'll be back in a snap. So yeah, bye. Bye for
Snap,
now.
snap, snap.
Snap, snap, snap.
Bye,
Thank you very much.
guys.
See you guys around.